It's only a matter of time before dumb officers make decisions that destroy their careers in the most devastating and revolting way possible. Just like this first officer who is caught red-handed impersonating a marshal.
Don't have a police ID. No, I don't have a police ID yet.
However, this is nothing compared to the last case, in which a split-second impulsive decision ruined several lives. So make sure to stick around till the very end.
Did a guy come in here saying that he worked for the marshals?
On April 22, 2022, Logan Malik was staying as an officer at a hotel in Washingtonville, Ohio, when staff there called the local police on him. The reason being his behavior, which raised suspicion.
What's going on today?
I've been hanging out for a while. I'm off duty. I work for Washingtonville Police Department. I'm about to go into work. I was just sitting up here talking.
I get you.
And I was talking to like just being friendly with people. Did somebody take offense?
Sir, put your hands behind your back.
I'm an off-duty officer. I have my identification.
Okay. We're just going to check because we're going to call it your first aid police officer.
Oh, okay.
You have anything else on you?
No, sir.
Yeah.
My police ID, so I don't have a police ID on me. I can,
Don't have a police ID on you.
No, I don't have a police ID yet. So that's it. You can,
Washingtonville?
I'll give you my chief's number. You can call and confirm that right now.
Have you been sworn in?
Yeah, no, I'm a sworn in chief officer.
You don't have an ID?
No, they didn't. I've been bitching about this forever with them. I have my badge. I don't have an ID.
Do you have like your driver's license on you?
Yes, sir. Or, yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Is it in the car?
Was that here?
It's in this wallet?
Yes. And that's my old badge from my old department.
The footage begins with Malik's arrest, and what's truly shocking is the bizarre twist. Although he was a real officer, he had been falsely claiming to be a federal U.S. Marshal. The situation takes an even stranger turn as the investigation begins.
I mean, if they're saying that he works there, I get it, but...
It's just really odd.
Yeah. How old is this kid? This is my only one.
I mean, I'm not carrying it around with
Yeah.
former departments.
I don't even carry a badge on with me when I'm off duty.
Malik had been going around town falsely posing as a U.S. Marshal, and once officers would trace his steps next, they would end up uncovering just how far he'd taken the act.
Hi. Hello. Did a guy come in here saying that he worked for the marshals?
Let me go ask someone.
Okay, sounds good.
They weren't here.
Okay.
I was here. He was in a white t-shirt and had a gun strapped to his side.
Did he say anything
I didn't
crazy?
speak to him.
Okay,
But
just
I
was in
walked
here.
by and saw him.
Gotcha.
So if that's
Okay.
him,
Yeah.
then good
Whole big mess. Thank you.
The officer questioned Malik next, and it didn't take long for him to admit guilt.
Now listen, I want to be completely honest, and the reason I did lie to you, and the reason I lied to you,
Go ahead.
the reason I lied to you is because I was embarrassed. Listen, I've always wanted to be a U.S. Marshal, and I'm not saying I did not tell them that I was a U.S. Marshal. I can see how that was misconstrued. I pay attention to their most wanted, and they had a bunch of Aryan Brotherhood dudes on there for most wanted. And if you don't believe me, because why would you? I was dishonest with you from the start. I can pull it up on my phone and show you. Honestly, I'm a little nervous. This is my dream career. I will not lie to you. I just want to make sure I'm telling you the truth and not stumbling around.
Yeah.
Because I know as an officer, when people are stumbling around, it's like, okay, what the fuck? Why are you nervous? Something's up. I understand.
The real reason behind his elaborate lie? He was just a fanboy, desperate to feel tough and live out a fantasy of taking the law into his own hands.
I wrote that note. I put Officer Malik, and I said, if you saw these guys, because I had some buddies, they're not law enforcement, but some buddies talking about Aryan, Nazi-looking dudes walking around. And not just in the general Boardman area. The reason I went there, and you can also talk to the people at Holiday Inn, I'm in the process of moving. So I was asking them what their room rates were and how much their suites cost, because I want to get a suite when I go there. Because I have a 2.5-year-old daughter. I get her every other week. I don't want her to be stuck in a crammed up building. And I wanted to see about people. Brought that up. I said, I'm Officer Malik. You see these guys? Here's my phone number. You can call me. I also said call 911 or whatever. And I brought up what they look like. And I said the U.S. Marshals wanted them. I said you can contact U.S. Marshals. I didn't say I'm a U.S. Marshal. But what's embarrassing about it to me is how fucking like obsessed I am with like what they do, because that's like my dream. I would like to work with them and stuff. So like I always talk about like wanting to be able to cooperate with them and stuff, but I would never identify myself as a marshal. So.
The more Malik tried to justify his lies, the deeper he dug himself into trouble. In a desperate attempt to gain sympathy, he even brought up his infant daughter, weaving her into his story, but it only made things worse.
He said you are an officer with Washingtonville, but he said he doesn't have anything going on in Boardman right now.
No, and I'm not. I didn't claim to be up here for work or anything. I was up here hanging out and everything. I was going to be going into work after I got done up here. That was it. And I was going to meet a girl that I've been waiting forever to meet too before I left. But I was just sitting here for a little bit waiting on her because she couldn't get rid of her kids until 8. And so I was waiting on that, going to talk to her, then go to work. Because I missed a day this week and I needed to make those hours back up. Be able to articulate this better, so I want to see exactly what that said. And if you sense any bullshit coming from me, honestly, like, say that you know the charge for that. Lock me up. At that point, I completely accept that. I will take ownership for that. I will not lie to you. Okay. I was just really embarrassed about how it went down because it's shameful.
Yeah.
Just that.
What were you asking the people in Sheets?
Asking them?
Yeah. Did you talk them in Sheets?
I was just like talking to people at Sheets. I wasn't asking them anything specifically. Why?
Well, they called us too.
Just because I was sitting out there and...
Well, they felt that you might be impersonating a police officer, so I don't know what you were saying to them.
Geez, check the excuses on this guy. Moving homes, daughter to take care of, meeting a date. If he had such a busy life though, why was he going around impersonating a federal officer?
No. They saw my badge and everything, and they were asking, and I said I was a police officer and stuff, because, like, I have my gun, I have my badge, I didn't want them to get freaking nervous on me or anything like that. But, no, I was just talking that I was a police officer. And then there were some younger kids, black kids. There were some younger kids there, and I was just kind of, like, messing with them. Like, there's a kid in a red hoodie, and I was like, sir, you have a warrant. And he was like, before you get all mad at me, I have a twisted sense of humor. He's like, for what? And I was like, I hate red hoodies, so I just issued you one. And I'm like, no, I'm just playing completely. Like, that was it. I wasn't like impersonating or pretending anything. I didn't like act like I was going for an arrest. I literally, it was like 3 seconds worth of words. I was just walking with them.
Yeah.
Honestly. And pretend to like, racial-wise, they see law enforcement officers and they think that we all hate them or something. So I try to make a stupid joke and just kind of like lighten the mood, because you know that like look, sometimes you get that dirty look, and it's just like I don't want them to think that we're all dicks and have no sense of humor. You know what I mean? Which not that my sense of humor is the greatest, but she's so smart. Like, you ask her, "What's your daddy?" A clock, and it's like. My dad was a patrolman growing up. I looked at him like fucking Superman. And it means the world to me. Like, I want her to grow up with me being that to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that means the world to me. So I'm not going to jeopardize that.
All right, let me go talk to these officers again real quick, and I'll come back.
One thing I was going to ask.
Yeah.
With the... you know what? No, it's running. Never mind. I have problems with the battery in my car, but it's running.
Okay. Is there anything illegal in the car?
The car, no. Like I said, I have my taser. Nothing on. I was going to say, taser's not illegal for me, but no. I have nothing illegal.
And would you give us permission to check it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to right now, but...
No, you have permission.
Okay, hang tight.
I have nothing to do.
Okay.
The reason
We're just going to go ahead and make sure there's nothing illegal in the car, okay?
Okay, that's fine. I was asked. I know you'll be quick. Can you grab my cell phone so I can tell the girl that I'm not standing her up, so she doesn't never talk to me again? Real quick?
We'll get you out here in a few minutes.
Okay. All right.
Malik pulled out every excuse in the book, from personal struggles to family responsibilities, desperately trying to gain sympathy and wiggle his way out of trouble. But his attempts only highlighted his guilt, making his lies even harder to believe.
I had a brand new Lincoln MKZ, but when me and my daughter's mother broke up, I wanted her to have a nice, safe car. So I, like a sucker, I gave it to her.
Of course.
And I gave her our house and still paid for it. And she has a boyfriend now, so I just stopped paying for it because I'm like, okay.
Yeah. That's too much.
And we don't have like custody set up through the court. We actually get along very well now. I get her every other week.
That's good.
I'm not obligated to pay child support. I don't make the most money. I give her $600 a month now.
That's good.
I want her to know she's responsible for giving me the most amazing thing.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't do a good job at making her feel appreciated when I was with her.
It happens.
So I'm gonna, till my last breath, bust my ass to make sure both of them have a good ass.
Oh yeah.
Because they deserve it.
You'll be good.
It's a little crazy, but old. I don't know.
Malik kept rambling on about his personal life, as if it would help his case. All it succeeded in was making the officers uncomfortable.
Through our investigation, we determined that you actually were telling people you were a U.S. Marshal.
I absolutely was not.
Okay. Well,
sir, I'm telling you the honest truth.
That's information we have. Okay. So
I would never in a million years, sir.
I understand that. But I've conducted a thorough investigation.
I believe you.
I've talked to my chief.
Yes, sir.
I've talked to some other people.
I would never identify myself.
Okay, you are going to be arrested for impersonating a U.S. Marshal. Okay, it's misdemeanor to 4th degree. So what we're going to do is take you back to our police station. You'll be booked, and you'll be released on a summons. Okay?
Sir. There's nothing you can do, but like my life's ruined.
I understand this is a tough thing.
Well, this didn't. Who's saying that? I'm actually legitimately saying that I'm a U.S. Marshal is what I'm saying. Because I can, like that paper right there, that does not confirm that. I can confirm that.
All right, well, we're just putting together all our evidence and everything. And then you can have your day in court, okay? You know, we have probable cause to make the arrest.
You know, no matter what, though, like, being reasonable, and I'm not putting this on you, I'm fucked and done with law enforcement. Saying
and you know, this is not something I want to do. I don't want to arrest another police officer, okay? But we do things professionally, and we have to go by the book.
I'm frustrated about I'm not frustrated with you, but this is absolutely insane to me. Can I have somebody pick my vehicle up? I can't afford to give it to them, man.
Okay. Yeah. I think we could probably pull it right up into the parking spot there.
Is it going to be an ORC bond?
No, it just. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
We're just going to give you.
How long am I going to be?
You go down to the police station. We'll take your prints, photographs, then you'll be released on a summons.
Okay. And did you tell my chief that this is happening?
Apart from his obvious lies, Malik did manage to grasp one harsh reality that day. His dreams of ever being a police officer again were over.
No, I didn't tell your chief yet, but I'll call him and let him know.
Okay, so I'm fired and fucked in my life.
He actually earlier did tell me to tell you he wants to see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock in his office.
I mean, I might as well resign at this point. There's no point.
Okay.
It's okay if we secure the vehicle and leave.
Yeah. Do you want to pull it up into the parking spot or leave it there?
Can I have two requests?
I guess you can just leave it there. Yeah.
I just wanted to get my...
We got to get any other police stuff out of the car.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
We'll get you water when we get back to the station. You want it?
No, I'm saying I have an electronic thing. Like just... This is absurd. Like, I can see where there's a misunderstanding from people. I can see.
Well, hopefully it'll get straightened out. All right, I'm going to have to put cuffs on you.
I'm just saying, I know how this procedure goes. Can I take a puff of my puffer before we...
No, can't have you do that. You're going to be getting out shortly.
Yeah.
It's just the way Malik would ramble on and on about the most random things. You have to wonder how a guy like this even became an officer in the first place.
Because you have to call somebody to come pick you up at the PD.
I can't walk back. I have nobody.
Well, yeah, I guess you can walk. Yeah.
Because I have nobody to come. My people are in Canton.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll let you get down there so you can get out, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And again, I'm not upset with you. I'm upset with the situation. You've been very kind to me. I can tell you're a very good and intelligent officer. And
well, I appreciate that.
I'm proud to, even though I'm probably not going to be a cop anymore, as of right now, I'm proud to call you a brother in the job. And I'd be honored to work next to you, okay?
Okay, appreciate that.
You're a great man.
All right. Well, good luck, okay?
To be honest, it's hard to say if Malik was even a bad guy. The more we hear him talk, the sadder he just seems to be.
The officer's another crime.
Stop that.
Go ahead and go sit there. I know, dude. Alright.
Oh, you said sit stuck.
Yeah, you can sit down.
At what point am I allowed to testify?
I'm going to take you out of cuffs. I'm going to have you read over that rights form, sign it, then you can get a number out of your phone, do whatever you got to do. Understand it?
Let me put my hand on my head after.
No, you're fine. If you hit me, I'll just sit back.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get my ass beat tonight. It's already
Not
bad
today.
enough. Already a bad enough night. I need my ass beat too.
Alright. Miranda form, just read it over.
Is it okay if I don't like
No, you're
people
fine.
hover over me? So.
Yeah, you're good.
Today, 23rd?
Today's the 24th. Yeah. Flying by.
Oh, this is how jumbled I am. I can't even remember the
I'll do the date and time. Just
okay.
read it through, sign.
I'm used to
For your
doing
name.
it from the cop perspective. I'm not used to being this company.
Well, hopefully you don't get used to it.
Despite how heavy the situation was for him, the police weren't all that harsh on him, and he also surprisingly managed to remain calm, till now at least.
Legal, but I'm meant to be a cop. Like I have to make this happen.
Yeah, you will. Take it to court.
Well, that's the thing. It's just
I'll sign the witness part.
okay.
Print your name, then your address and phone number.
Like I said, I hate crybabies. Please don't think that
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry. I couldn't see to finish writing my.
You're good.
Should I put?
Just your phone number.
Okay, for home phone.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say. I don't think I'm even gonna go in and talk to my chief on this. Like, I don't think that's
It's up to you.
gonna be fruitful for me.
I mean,
I don't-
my
I don't
opinion,
see
you
it.
better face it head on rather than hiding and let it make
No,
assumptions.
no, I
You know
don't
what I
wanna
mean?
hide it. I just don't. I don't see any possible good outcome.
You can get on unpaid
I don't
leave.
see not.
Unpaid leave, paid suspensions.
Malik struggled to even write his information into the form as reality came crashing down on him, and the waterworks came out. It's difficult not to feel for the guy, despite his recklessness and lying.
I doubt that. I think I'm getting fired.
Do you have any tattoos?
Yeah, swastika as I'm getting
This right arm? Okay.
sure we'll put. I wrote my number shitty. Could I put it where the business is? Because you.
I'll
it's like,
reiterate it.
are you gonna be able to see?
I'll just ask you.
I'll write it just under.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Because I write like shit sometimes. I get yelled at on my citations
Thank you.
from time to time.
How's it going up there?
Oh, it's going.
Well, how are you?
Good, you?
I'm absolutely having the greatest night of my life.
I believe it.
Never better.
Is there anything else you need?
No. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
I've never seen my feet people that like at
Me either.
5 o'clock I might have to have a doobie after this. I do keep my following statement of my own free will. Do you want me to provide a statement?
That's on to you if you would like.
My
We're
issue
gonna
is
put
I
in-
don't
we're gonna put on the report.
because I don't know.
As Malik broke down into hysterics, we should learn from this. No matter how much you want something, rushing to get it is never a good idea.
That's complete bullshit.
Can you stand against this gray wall and you take your mugshot? You put your sunglasses up here.
Can I blow my nose?
Do you want
real
to
quick,
look like a tool in your whole entire photo?
I might as well.
All right, let's take your mugshot real quick. We'll go down to
Can I
your
blow my nose
fingerprints.
so I
You can-
actually don't have snot?
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
You're fine.
I don't look like a police impersonator and a crybaby at the same time. See, that's the thing that's gonna get me in trouble.
What?
And so, this was the consequence of Malik's actions at the end of the day, having his mugshot taken while crying into pieces of tissue.
I don't know.
And I'm not blaming you, but doesn't that make sense at all to you that your gun needs to be taken care of? What is the...
I don't know what all he found out to know, so I don't have an answer for you. But
Oh, I thought that the only other complaint was the concern.
I don't know who my lieutenant talked to make the call for all of this. So
Okay, but the only other complaint other than the Holiday Inn.
there's two, yeah. Yep.
Okay, that makes
Good
me
luck.
comfortable because I know that was I can do that in
All good.
in a second. So.
Good luck.
However, this sad ending wouldn't be the only consequence that Malik would end up facing. Following his conviction on June 8, 2023, U.S. District Court Judge Bridget Brennan sentenced Malik to 30 days in prison, 1 year of supervised release, and a $1,000 fine. Malik was released from prison on December 11th after serving his sentence. But if you think this is bad, the next case takes an even darker turn.
Hey, get on the ground! Here! Here!
On the morning of May 26, 2024 in Florence County, South Carolina, 43-year-old William Dwayne Rankin led Deputy Trayvon Sellers, 29, on a high-speed chase that ended in a crash on National Cemetery Road. What followed was a tense and chilling confrontation that will leave you shaken to your core. Following the intense chase, Sellers and his canine pursued Rankin into an unknown house, unaware of what awaited them inside.
Here! Here! Stella! 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 Stella!
He's at National Cemetery Associates.
Here! Here! I got Stella!
Rushing into a random house with a canine without a leash, with no knowledge of what awaited inside, was a very wrong decision made by Sellers. The disturbing events that followed once the suspect was sniffed out will reveal exactly why it was such a horrible choice.
Stella! Get on the ground! Hey, get on the ground! Get on the ground! I got here! I got here! Hey, I see you, dude. Get on the ground. Right, there we are. If you move, I'll fuck.
The situation escalated in a matter of seconds. While the canine attacked the homeowner, Sellers fired shots at Rankin as he lay on the couch completely defenseless.
I live here. John, tell me when he died. Tell you what I got here. Tell me what John got. I got here. Tell me what John. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
Please, God, help me. Please, sir, help me.
I got here. I got here. I got here.
The homeowner desperately cried out for help, but Sellers, fixated on the suspect, ignored his frantic pleas. Moreover, Sellers failed to give the dog the proper commands to stop attacking, and for about 87 seconds, the homeowner was brutally mauled.
I got.
Oh, please, God, help me. Please, sir, please, get help me. Oh, please. Oh, please, God, help me. God, for long time. Help me. Please, God, help me.
I got here.
Oh, please, God. I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh, please, God. Please, God. Please, take the dog. Please, take the dog off of me. I can't do that. I'm pressing. Please, God, help me. Oh, God.
I can't say you.
Oh, God, please, God.
Nick.
Okay, breathe.
The homeowner, Johnny Cooper, had no connection to Rankin and endured extensive emergency surgery for his injuries. Cooper also suffered permanent disfigurement and impairment to his left arm and shoulder. On top of that, the psychological trauma from this terrifying incident will undoubtedly haunt him for years to come. Soon, the medical team arrived on the scene, working quickly to stabilize Rankin, who was barely holding on.
Hey, stay right there. Don't move. Hey, don't move.
It's hot, man. Yeah. Where you shot at, man? Where you shot? Yeah, what? Where are you shot? I shot. Where are you shot? Where did you get shot? Where'd you get at?
Clearly overwhelmed by the gravity of the situation, even Sellers had to look away, unable to fully process the consequences of his actions in that moment.
Talk to us. What's going on, boss? Come on. No. Say something. Come on. What's your name, man? Was he in the car?
No. He was in the house.
We just let him know we're on the door.
We just came through Moore's Crossroads. I think I saw one there ahead of me.
Suppose y'all good? You got him?
Y'all need anything?
The instant change in Sellers' breathing alone revealed the immense emotional toll the situation had taken on him.
Sit down. Come on. Did you hit it? I got you. It was. It's stuck. Alright. You just gonna turn it off. You good? He's in the back door, right there. Back door. Hey. You alright? Sit down. Take a breath. Sit down.
141 down.
Alright.
Unfortunately, Rankin died shortly after the incident. Sellers was charged with voluntary manslaughter. Rankin's death, facing a sentence of 2 to 30 years if convicted. He was also charged with assault and battery of a high and aggravated nature due to the dog attack on the homeowner, with a potential sentence of up to 20 years if convicted. Today, we saw cases where we witnessed a shocking face of law enforcement. It's disheartening to know such evil cops exist in our society, but when these so-called peace officers are forced to face the consequences, it truly restores faith in justice. Just like this dirty cop who got caught red-handed and got dragged to the courtroom.
He was stopped by the defendant, a then Inkster police officer, and his partner, Officer Zelenowski.